Hi, my name is Dr. Christopher Griffin, and I'm the horn instructor at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. And today I'll be discussing the 11th and 12th grade senior audition piece for district and all-state bands. What we have is the Rondo by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And the Rondo is taken from the horn quintet, which is for horn and strings. When the piece was originally composed, Mozart had a different instrument in mind, and it was a natural horn that didn't have valves, and so they had to do a lot of hand horn technique. Well, fortunately nowadays we don't have to worry about that. But nevertheless, some of the passages, such as at A, are in a range or a register that might be a little stuffy. You have the possibility of using alternate fingerings in those cases. Also, there's just before B, technical passages. In those instances, if you're using the double horn, you're going to be going back and forth between the B flat and the F side, and you might find that it's easier to stay with one instrument or the other, and that's just going to be something you'll have to do by trial and error. If you notice there aren't too many dynamic opportunities in here, concern yourself mostly with contrast. As long as you're providing the listener with a contrasting dynamic levels, then it's going to provide interest and it will be enjoyable to listen to. The second page presents a couple of challenges that you don't have on the first page, namely trills and a little cadenza at the bottom of the second page. If you don't have a good trill, you might consider leaving it out. It's certainly okay to do that. The trill happens on the note C and then again on the note F. These are both whole step trills where you will go from the note that is written to the next note in the scale. So in the first instance it will be C to D, and in the second instance it will be F to G. Well, that's simple enough to understand. Then you have the problem of how to manage this. A whole step trill can be done as a valve trill, which is tricky, or a lip trill. I don't have time to get into how to perfect your lip trill, but there are numerous resources online to consult and various exercises that you can do. And I will say that if you end up having to go the route of doing a valve trill, a good combination to use would be on the B flat side, open C to third valve D. You can be pretty successful with that, although these lip trills happen very quickly. Otherwise, the cadenza is a moment, it's written out for you. It's a cadenza-esque moment where you can take your time with that a little bit. Really just have fun with this piece. The subject of this rondo, the opening theme is a lighthearted melody, and there are moments on the second page which allow you to be a little bit more passionate. Finally, I want to conclude that the best process for preparing for an audition would be to listen to recordings and then to record yourself and then practice after having listened back to yourself. This repeated over and over with enough practice time in between is just the guaranteed way of becoming and finding that confidence that you need. And an audition can often be unnerving, but if you try to visualize as you're going about your practice over the next month or so, try to imagine the scenario, the room that you're in. Visualization can be a great way to get through your nerves in a performance situation. Once again, my name is Dr. Christopher Griffin, and I hope that you'll take this experience and make it a good one and an enjoyable one for yourself. So good luck.